if you haven't noticed, guys, if you look at the sketch, this is all curved and stuff. So what I want to do is actually keep these two separate pieces right there. We're going to make this filleted or chamfered. So we're going to do this, and what do we want it to look like? It looks like we're going to have it a little bit on the top. And it looks like we're going to want to meet in the middle, so we're going to push this until it meets in the middle, right? Nope, it looks like it's going to be 12, 11, 10.5, 0.4. You gotta do this sometimes. This is some manual work they don't tell you about. Man, this is annoying. There's a little. You can make it a little pointier than that. 10.1, 0.005. It looks like 10 is literally as far as it's going to go. So I guess we're going to keep it at 10, which is fine. You don't want it to be too it's like I said, I want to keep it a little flat on top, honestly. It looks like it's a little bit flat on top, in my opinion. So I'm perfectly fine with keeping it flat on top a little bit. But I want to see if I can actually get rid of this. Let me go ahead and be a little bit more nitpicky, a little bit more professional. Constant radius, transparency. Wait, rolling ball, do setback instead. There we go. Setback makes it more curved. So we're gonna want rolling ball. We're gonna want rolling ball. Okay, this is fillet. Fillet is a little bit more rough, so chamfer is gonna be. Oh, here we go. If we do this, there we go. That's attaboy, attaboy. So that's why it's only 10. So if we actually extrude it 1 more millimeter up, so if we go ahead and get all three of these, and we extrude it like 2 millimeters taller, now we can get exact. Oh, let's go ahead and do this manually so we don't accidentally join them. Right? Oh, come on. Sometimes you have to hide the bodies because they're touching. They'll automatically Oh, they're already automatically joined. They're already joined. That is awkward. So let's go ahead and get rid of this body. Increase that by 2. And now we're going to get rid of these two bodies so we can increase this by 2 without having to do any more stupid work. Now let's go ahead and chamfer these bodies. Only 12? 11. 11 looks like where we want to be. So 11's good. And this looks the way it does because it looks like the way it does just because we left it like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, chamfer these sides, not this, these sides, and push it down. Let's see, what does it look like again? What does this look like? It looks like it meets in the middle. So we're gonna do this instead. Actually, we're going to do this. We're gonna have this go the rest of the way in the middle. Get rid of the middle part, right? If you get rid of it, they don't actually connect and match. So we're gonna do this, boom. Now they don't automatically join up together. Oh, I didn't get rid of the last one. That sucks. Silly me. Rookie mistake. So 11 millimeters, and then we're gonna do the same thing on that side. Boom, boom. And now, look at this. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. You might not be able to tell. And hold on. You might not be able to tell, but it looks like it's doing the same thing on these pictures. So we're going to go ahead and chamfer all of this to be the exact same. For the record, I am no pro. I learned this from watching YouTube videos and stuff, so you can do the same thing at home. I just made it a priority for my business. And that's what I'm doing again. I'm doing the manual work to see the exact point I want it to be. That's interesting. Ooh. It looks like one's actually taller than the other, which is kind of interesting. I do not like that at all. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to try that again. Oh, that's all. Yeah, they go a bit differently. 11. So let's do that. Why does it shift awkwardly? Let's do 10.5. There we go. Looks like they're the same at 10.5. Yeah. They are. I'm down with that. That's okay. That's okay with me. And now we got, oh, that's not okay with me actually, because I'm a perfectionist. More so. You gotta have the quality look Gucci Mane. So 10.25. I'm gonna get that as much as possible to be out there. You know what I mean? I don't like where that fourth fillet's coming from personally. So that's the bothersome part of this game. Let's go ahead and look at this again. It looks like it's all, yeah, it's all one thing. They're pushing down, they're pushing down, they're pushing down. So that's a point right there. And maybe we're just doing the points. Maybe that's what we can do. So chamfering just the points. Oh, you can't do that in this one. What if we just do these edges though? There we go. There we go. That's what it looks like it's doing. See, this is why we work. That's why we do what we do. Because we want to get it right. So, just these two. Look at it again. Yeah, that looks great. So it's just these sides are doing it. And it naturally chamfers down. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's exactly what I'm getting from this. It's almost exactly what I'm getting from this. Oh my gosh, I love it. And again, if it's not what you think it's going to be, you can feel free to change it, but I like what this is. I really like what this is. You know what I mean? I want the point to go the whole way, personally. I do. I like what it is, but I want to see if I can get the whole point. Maybe it just requires a little bit of, oh, wrong one. So let's get rid of this entirely, just so I make sure I do the right things. Chamfer. Boom, boom, and boom. Let's see if this changes anything. No, because we don't want that side to chamfer down. We want all the other sides to chamfer down. That's how you can stay up. No. Maybe we do have to have, if we do click in the middle part, all the faces chamfer down. That's fillet. Whoopsie doodles. Well, let's see if we can actually do more in-depth radius. More strict radius. Kind of, it looks like. But I don't like it. So we're going to put that back to normal. Oh, goodness gracious. This is going to be the death of me. What if it's just a star? Listen, there's so many different ways of doing this, guys, that it's like there's no one answer to this. Which is bothersome. I like when there's one thing, but it's art. That's the thing, it's literally art, so you're never gonna get like a singular correct answer, correct way to do this, because some people are gonna like this design, and some people are gonna like someone else's design. But you know what? At least this way I can say I did my best. So let's go ahead and do what I did before, where it's just these sides. That's fillet again. I keep on pressing F to force F. I fillet so much in my life, and chamfer doesn't have a hotkey set up for it, so we're gonna go and do this 12. No, we're gonna do 11. Let's do 11. Yeah, it gives us some height still. Yeah, we're gonna do 11. Or 11's good. 11's good. I will live with 11, and I like this. It is good. And again, this is not a Keyblade you can find in many places. It's not easy to find Keyblade in any way. So let's look at what we have so far. It's been a total of 23 minutes. That's what we have. Welcome to, this is like a super basic Keyblade as well. Now let's go ahead and we're gonna make this one on top of here. Yeah, we're gonna add this to the mix. We're gonna add this to the game, and then boom. And now we're gonna try to do our best. We only need one side for this. And we're gonna try to, again, I like doing this because I like getting the middle ground as much as possible. I'm going to do the 0 all the way up and make sure it's 0 at 9 degrees all the way up where I want it to be, which is going to be about here. So 8, 5, 8 around. Now let's do our best to make a heart. We're going to go here, click, and the spline's going to follow us as much as it can. See, boom, boom. helps you line it up if you want to do that, but I don't follow it like that. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty good. We're gonna do this just because we're gonna help it out because it's not perfect. Just like us, we're not perfect. Right here, and a little bit more of a spline. Boom, boom, all the way up here, all the way right here. Yep. There we go. That's good. We want to extrude this to be, let's say, 10 millimeters just to start. Dang it. Alright, let's say 10 millimeters to start. I have the bodies hidden, and we're going to make it a new body. No one has to worry about this. Well, I guess 10 millimeters isn't going to be enough, so let's go ahead and do 15 millimeters, yeah? No, it's 20. Has to really stick out, so 20 millimeters, right? Its own body. As you go through, you can name these things. So this could be blade, neck. This could be blade, top. This could be, where is this? This is, oh, that's right. And we can actually now combine all of this if you want to. Boom, boom, boom. This could all just be the blade top. And look, that's pretty slick. That's pretty similar to what we have inside the design. We're gonna go ahead and mirror this, but we don't have to scroll down for this one. Press mirror, and it's the exact same on both sides. We're gonna go press bodies, mirror the body, mirror the body. It's not the body. What the heck? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. That's why. So we're gonna mirror. First, change it to bodies, then boom, select the mirror plane to be the other side, and now we have the full heart that easily. This is going to be heart, top. This is going to be blade top, or yeah. Again, perfection matters as much as you can. So we got that set up, and now let's see what else we have to do. So it looks like this is a rounded heart. So we're going to do the same thing we just did, except we're going to make it smaller so it can fit in there, and maybe extrude it a little bit, because it looks, there's two ways you can go about this. You can make it you can use the shadow so it's actually indented, or what I like to do is actually indented might be the best way to do it. It looks like it might be indented. Again, we can look at someone else's interpretation for this. So I'm going to quickly look at the Lady Luck keyway someone else has, and it is just a different color. They did not indent it, or they barely indented it. I'm going to say that that looks definitely indented in the game, just because that is the art style that's been around in Kingdom Hearts for a while, is that it's like hidden and like layered like this, so it'd be a nice juxtaposition to have it indented, which means we have to make this actually more out than we thought beforehand, which is interesting, but that's no concern right there. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make a design on top of this, only on half. So first thing we're gonna do is line there to here, and then we're gonna do the spline. So splines are gonna look like this, and this is a way more interesting spline. Every time you click it, it curves it a little bit, so keep that in mind, guys. So now it's pointing, now it's just facing downwards entirely, but it follows it pretty accurately. Like, look at this. And now we're going to not extrude, but we're going to extrude it like internally. Boom, and now look at that nice little indentation that we talked about. That top curve is a little bit too curvy for me. I want to change it, so let's try this again. Yeah, you want to do it until you get stuff right, guys.